Hola Virgos, this is your love reading. Well, actually, this is for Alpha Virgos. This is your love reading for July 2018. You are an Alpha Virgo if you are assertive, outgoing, and tend to identify with masculine energies. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are listed below. In addition to my email, just send me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. Things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in the playlist. So look up what your Sun Moon sign is and then go check out what your predictions are for 2018. Doesn't matter, it's the middle of the year. When you see it is when you were meant to view it. My compatibility readings are also going up throughout the year. Go check those out. They're all in my playlist. I'm on Instinco, text only, no phone or video. If you have you need a quick answer to a quick question, hit me up on Instinco. And then finally, I will be including a bonus Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. This can be a crush, a current, or an ex. So let's get to what's going on with Alpha Virgos. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Alpha Virgos for love, July 2018, and the period surrounding it. Let's see what's going on. Can you please show me previous love energies prior to July 2018 for Alpha Virgos? We have the 9 of Staves in the upright. Can you please show me what Alpha Virgos can expect in July 2018? We have the 3 of Coins in reversed. And moving forward into August, we have the 9 of Cups in reversed. Okay, so what's going on with you guys? All right, so we have the 9 of Staves in reversed. I'm sorry, it's not in reverse, it's an upright. I said reverse, I didn't mean to say that. So you guys are definitely being a little, prior to July 2018, you guys are making sure you're letting people know that you have your little fort around you. For some reason, you guys are making sure you're maintaining your boundaries, you're drawing your lines in the sand, and you're doing this because you've gone through a sort of battle. You went through something that was very trying. You persevered through it. It was a true test of courage, and now you've come out of it. You're war-torn, you have battle scars, but you're still, you know, being a little shy about who you're allowing in, and you're making sure, I feel like, that you know, you aren't going to have it, I got the message, have it done to you again, or have it happen again, is what I feel like. So I'm not sure what that is that you guys are coming out of. I will be pulling clarifiers on this. 3 of Coins in reverse we have for love energies for July 2018. Now, the 3 of Coins in reverse is, you know, and not being able to kind of get along with, it's a lack of harmony, not being able to vibe with other people, not being to get along with other people. This could very well be because of this state that you're in, that you're going into July 2018 with, this defensiveness, and people are kind of sensing that. So they might be a little bit wary of you, a little bit, you might be coming off as a little bit standoffish, so people aren't necessarily willing to, you know, approach you, socialize, work with you. A lot of times this is a work situation where, you know, people are just not working well together. And also, I don't necessarily think there is, you guys have a plan in regards to love when it comes to this, because the 3 of Coins is you know, not planning properly in regards to something. So you guys really don't have a plan. I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like something happened to you guys, and you're definitely not wearing your heart on your sleeve, but kind of putting up a barrier of some sort, and people are kind of sensing that. So they're not trying to take a step towards you because of that. Moving out of July into August, and I think you guys are carrying kind of these negative emotions throughout, because we have the 9 of Cups in reversed. And the 9 of Cups in reverse, yes, it's, you know, it's known as the card like of a narcissist, but it's really, you could have been a victim of somebody who was like this. They were egotistical, they were materialistic, they were selfish, they put themselves first. But the 9 of Cups can also be about having blocks because you have unrealistic expectations. So I think for some of you, you might have unrealistic expectations in the love department. And I don't want to say this, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm sure I'll get blown up in the comments. I kind of feel like you have expectations of love to come to you, but you're not thinking of what you're putting out to the universe. So, I mean, I'm almost feeling like how you guys are projecting yourself is really repelling people. And I'm getting that with this, and these expectations that you're having in regards to love. You might be like, why isn't this happening to me? Why isn't this coming around? But you need to think of the bigger picture. What am I doing that is causing people to repel, that are having people be standoffish? It might be an energy that you're putting out that's causing this. So let me see what's going on with the Nine of Staves. Can you please provide clarification on the Nine of Staves and the upright for Alpha Virgos? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is this Nine of Staves here for Alpha Virgos? Okay, person. Oh, yeah. So you're definitely maintaining your boundaries here. Now we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Well, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so how you guys are being are actually preventing something from coming in. Okay. Some of you might be going through depression. So we have the Moon card, which is the card of Pisces. So here we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And it's a defensiveness. I mean, I really feel like something happened to you guys and you're very defensive. Very worried about, uncomfortable about someone coming in on your boundaries, on your territory, being very territorial in regards to this. Remember, this is prior to, or you were. This is prior to. Ace of Wands, and this is actually preventing things from happening. This is why things are being delayed for you. Because the Ace of Wands, it's a block to a start. It's the Ace of Wands and the upright is like, let's go, let's get this thing going. In the reverse, it's not so much. And I feel like it was what you were projecting. Moon card in the, in the upright is about, problems you can't see, things you can't see. And that kind of says to me that you're behaving this way, you're projecting yourself this way, but you're not seeing things for how they really are. You really need to kind of dig deep. With the Moon card I get too, it's psychological more than it is a reality. It's a perception more than a reality. And you're not really facing the reality of it. You're not facing the truth. You're not seeing things for what they really are. I think, and again, I don't want to get blasted in the comments. I just feel like there's some ownership, some accountability here. I feel like you guys are thinking that love is evading you or things are staying away, but there has to be an ownership or accountability for your behavior or how you're processing something that happened to you. Can you please provide clarification on this Three of Coins? Why is the Three of Coins here? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do we have for the Three of Coins in reverse for Alpha Virgos, please? Okay, person, personality. All right. I'm just going to say right off the bat, some of you might be suffering from finances. You might be working really hard to try to make ends meet. You might have taken a financial hit. I know that's not, along the love area, but I'm getting all these coins. And that you're coming out of it. So you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is pointing out of this. I feel like she's pointing out of this. Like, you need to get out of this. I mean, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is you trying to get out of it. It's letting you know, okay, the Queen of Swords is giving you the clarity. She's pointing. She's going, let's get the hell out of this, okay? Why are we lingering? The Five of Pentacles is telling you, okay, whatever happened is over and done with. We're done. The difficult time is done. Now it's time to gain your confidence. Now it's time to not dwell on what that person did to you. Now it's time to re-examine what you're doing. What are your personal values? How are you going to go forward? I said this before in another spread that I did a while ago. Sometimes you have to create your own closure. Sometimes you don't get what's owed to you. All right? Sometimes you don't get what's due or what's owed to you. So it's up to you. The responsibility is on you to make your own closure so that you can move on. And I think that's why the Queen of Swords is here. But we have that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be beating yourself up because you had a setback and it was due, you think you did something foolish. I'm getting a lot of negative talk here going on, and this is really what's holding you back. And the Queen of Swords is here to tell you guys, okay, knock this crap off. It's time to move forward. There's a bigger picture here. You're independent, you're strong, use your head, Stop dwelling. It's not doing anything. Stop overthinking. Stop overanalyzing. Take an honest, clear picture. Here, back here with the Moon card, you're not having a clear picture of this. It's time for a reality check. And Queen of Swords to me is saying, let's get the hell out of here. You don't need to linger on this. Can you please provide clarification on the Nine of Cups? Why is the Nine of Cups here in reverse for Alpha Virgos? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Nine of Cups for Alpha Virgos, please? Person, personality, perspective. Okay, so you guys are, you do have your expectations. You're hanging out in your comfort zone with the Knight of Pentacles, trying to come up with a strategy, not wanting to really kind of take a step forward, being very slow, being very cautious. The Sun card, which has associations with Leo, if that resonates with you, is here to tell you, you know, we get it. Things aren't as great as they could be. The Sun card, I mean, things are really good for you. Just have that dark cloud kind of hanging over you. But again, I think it's a dark cloud that you guys create for yourselves. And you kind of gotta, I feel like you need to break out of this. I feel like a lot of you guys are hanging out in a dark space that you no longer need to hang out in. The Ace of Pentacles. Again, I think some of you might be having money troubles out there. But the Ace of Pentacles is also about, you know, opportunities not happening. Opportunities not coming to you. Not being grounded. So again, I mean, you have two aces that are reversed here, which are showing a block. And there's opportunities that are coming, but you're not allowing them to happen. You really got to kind of clear things out of your life. Ownership. Create your own closure. Acceptance. And then, only then you're going to break free and allow love to come into your life. Okay? I hope this helps some of you. I hope it resonates. Definitely leave comments if so. I'm going to be moving on to the Beta Virgos. Guys, just keep in mind, if it resonated, consider a personal reading. Shoot me an email. I'm on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question. Check out my 2018 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Check out my compatibility readings. And finally, there's that Vimeo, bonus Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling about you, whether it's a crush, current, or an ex, okay? And then I'm going to move on to the Beta Virgos. So, hola Beta Virgos, how are you all doing? This is your general love reading for July 2018. You are a Beta Virgo if you are introverted, introspective, and tend to identify with feminine energies. This is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Just shoot me an email. I'm also on Instant Go if you need one quick answer to one quick question. Text only, please. In my playlist, I have my 2018 Sun Moon readings. Go look up what your sun moon signs are and check out what your predictions are for 2018. My compatibility readings are also in there. Go check those out. I'll be working on those throughout the year. Finally, I will be including a bonus Vimeo link at the bottom of this video. And it is for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it be a crush, current, or an ex. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, and insight for Beta Virgos for love, July 2018. Can you please show us what love energy they can expect in July 2018 and the period surrounding it? Okay, so can you please show me previous love energies for Beta Virgos prior to July 2018? You guys have the Eight of Swords. Can you please show me love energies for July 2018? Beta Virgos, you guys have the Five of Wands or Five of Staves in the upright, and moving out into August for Beta Virgos for love, you have the Fool card in the upright. Okay, so Eight of Swords here for you guys. Energy, love energies prior to July 2018. Eight of Swords is all about feeling trapped, feeling restricted, not being able to do what you want to do. Feel like whatever direction you take, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But the thing about the Eight of Swords, the big thing about this is, you know, a self-imposed thing. You are doing this to yourself, okay? So if you feel like you're stuck in a relationship, it's because you're doing it to yourself. If you feel like you're you know, in prison, it may be because one thing about the Eight of Swords is that you keep on seeking the same type of person. You keep on falling into, you know, the same patterns of being with the same person. And as a result, you end up feeling very trapped and not very free within a relationship. So I feel like that is what you guys, the energies prior to July 2018. Five of Staves in the upright. So this can often mean, I mean, the typical meaning is, you know, conflict amongst people and challenges and, you know, obstacles in sport. I'm getting that you guys are conflicted within yourselves. I feel like these players are inside of you. I feel like they're inside of your head, because I feel like this is a whole mental thing here. And you're actually like, you know, trying to figure things out and having, you know, talk going in within your head about and conflicting things. And should I do this? Should I do that? How do I do this? How do I get out of this situation? Why am I feeling like, because of this frustration of this conflict, this rising conflict, it may come to a head in July 2018, and then you might do something rash. Because the Fool card in reverse is about just doing something, jumping into it, being careless, not thinking about the downsides, being unprepared in regards to it, and then after you do it, you realize, oh, there were consequences for doing this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh, and you start to see that you did things, you were too hasty. And you might have been too hasty just because you're trying to push out of something, so you decide to do something, like I said, that's very rash, very impulsive. Could be getting in a relationship with somebody else. It could be a one-night stand. It could be a lot of things. But what, and I'm going to pull clarifiers, but I just kind of wanted to lay this out for you guys. So can you please provide clarification on the Eight of Swords? Why is the Eight of Swords here? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do we have for the Eight of Swords in the upright? For Beta Virgos, person, personality, perspective. You guys are getting the same cards as the Alpha Virgos. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, same cards, just in a different order. So you guys are having blocks to a new start because of this. Because again, you're creating this. This is kind of similar to the Alpha reading. You guys are creating this own prison. It's self-imposed. You guys are the ones that are blocking yourselves. Yep. So Ace of Pentacles, a block to a start. Opportunities are out there, but they're not happening because of how you're thinking, how you're perceiving things. Ace of Wands, same things. Delays, rejection, false starts. I said this in the Alpha reading. It's because of what you're putting out there, because of how you're projecting yourself, how you're thinking. Sometimes with Virgos, your mind is your worst enemy. Four of Swords in reverse here. Rethinking things. Rethinking and rethinking. But burning yourself out as a result of doing so. And the thing about the Four of Swords is maybe you guys are thinking, maybe you guys are overanalyzing or whatever, burning yourself out, getting frustrated because there's no change with that Four of Swords there. But the thing is, you guys are not contemplating and meditating on what you're supposed to be contemplating and meditating. There's an avoidance with the Four of Swords, not using the time wisely to get the help that you need, to meditate on what you should be meditating on. So, I don't know. I feel like you guys are your own worst enemy in this spread. Let's see. Let's dig a little deeper here. Can you please provide clarification on the Five of Staves? Why is the Five of Staves here? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have? For Virgos, sometimes it's just hard to get outside of your mind sometimes. Maybe you guys have trouble sleeping too, so let's see. Okay, Five of Staves. Who is this person? What's this personality? Person. I don't know what just happened here. Okay. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You do want me to flip that out from the back. Okay. It's weird. It started to flip from the back. I didn't take it. And then when I went to reshuffle, it flipped out of the back anyways. The Fool card. Here's the journey. Queen of Pentacles. Someone who can... Interesting. Okay, so I see the conflict. Part of you guys is that you're this Queen of Pentacles, and you're saying to yourselves, it's weird. I feel like what you're projecting, I feel like the conflict is you just bring in mixed messages to yourself. Here you are as a Queen of Pentacles saying, I'm a catch. I'm great. I can take care of myself. I'm independent. I have a home. I pay my bills. I'm the total package. What's the problem? The Fool card in reverse. I mean, the Fool card in the upright. You know, it's about fresh hope and new beginnings and starting a new journey and really kind of wanting to do that. I think your intentions are there, but I just think you're going about it in the wrong way. Not really getting what the holdup is with you guys. Because here's the Three of Swords in reverse. So you guys you're accepting the pain. You're moving on. You had something painful happen. You're moving on. You're healing from this. You're recovering from this. But you're still having conflict in your head. Voices inside of your head. All right, because these are all great cards. In July, I think that you guys, maybe you will have an acceptance. Wow, I'm a great person. I'm a total package. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to start a new journey for myself. I'm over this old version of myself. I'm over lingering on what happened to me. But then I feel like you fall into some kind of pitfall here with the Fool card going into August. The Fool card in reverse. Can you please provide clarification on the Fool card in reverse for Beta Virgos? Why is the Fool card here in reverse for Beta Virgos? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Fool card in reversed. Personality. Okay, so somebody makes you an offer. We had the Page of Cups here. It's a new love. It's a crush. You have two cards here of an apology. So somebody could come back and apologize, and you could start a new journey for them. You could accept their apology. You could get into something new with them. But I would be cautious in regards to the Fool card in reverse, because it might not end up, you might not think things, oh, you have two offers. All right, so be careful. You have two offers here. You have the Knight of Cups and you also have the Page of Cups, okay? And both of those cards are immature energies, very short term. Don't get me wrong. It appeals to your emotions. It sweeps you off your feet. It's an emotional connection you have with somebody. Like I said, somebody comes in, offers you an apology, offers you a gift, offers you new love. And you take the risk, but you weren't thinking all the downsides in regards to this. You know what? I take this back. I don't take it back. I just saw something. So we have the Ten of Swords here. You guys are thinking, so here's these offers coming in, this person coming in with an offer, maybe with an apology or whatever. The Ten of Swords here is saying you guys are thinking the worst thing is going to happen here. You're thinking worst case scenarios. And this might be preventing you what's going on. So the Fool card in reverse, you might be sabotaging your own journey. Because you're thinking the worst thing's going to happen. Negative speak. It's weird because I was having a conversation with a friend, like, just this morning, and she was talking about this date, you know, she went on and she was like, oh, you know, I did this and it was probably this. And by the time we were done, she had talked herself out of like any possibility with this person. But it was all her just talking negative speak. And then the person ends up texting her and is like, oh, hey, what are you doing today? And then she was like, oh, so maybe things didn't go as bad as I thought. No, because it's what you thought. It was your perception, not your reality. So I think this new journey that happens, here you guys are all ready for it. You're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. But I think the Fool's in reverse because you guys end up sabotaging it. And it doesn't matter if this isn't a long-term energy, so what? I mean, these two gentlemen are coming in and they appeal to you emotionally and they're making you an offer and saying, come with me, but you're talking yourself out of it. It's self-sabotage. So that's probably what it is here. Because of you know, a trauma that happened to you, because of the old pain. So you're going back. And I said to my friend, the reason why you talk negatively is because if you tell yourself that things aren't going to work out, that then you'll never be hurt and you'll never be disappointed. It's a coping mechanism for you guys. If you guys tell yourself the worst thing's going to happen, then you won't be disappointed when it does. You know what I mean? So that thinking has to turn around in order for you guys to maximize on whatever these offers are that are coming in for you going into August. Okay? All right, I am going to go ahead and upload this video. Again, keep in mind, if this resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Send me an email. We can make that happen. I'm on Instant Go. If you need one quick answer to one quick question, text only. My 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist, and my compatibility readings are in my playlist. And then finally, check out the Vimeo bonus link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it be a current, a crush, or an ex. And sometimes that helps with closure if you need closure, okay? Alrighty, guys, good luck to you. I will see you guys mid-July for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.